Dear Virgos, this is the weekly spread for you, the week from 18th till 24th of May. The theme of the week, and as advice, you have the Death card. About deck, what I'm using, you can always read below my videos. Law of Attraction Tarot deck I'm using this time. Death card is some changes, and we can't go against these changes. They are coming in our life. There is always something changing, and maybe we can feel a little bit of stress, but it's necessary changes for us, for our best things, for our better living. Home family, you have the Strength card, and strength, it's in first place, it's inner strength. It's not like we're using our power outside. Probably you will be a little bit like you will feel power at home. You will feel a little bit uplifted. You will feel this inner strength. Maybe you will need it this week, because if something is changing and it's some kind of stress, like you need this inner strength at home and with your family. And love relationship, you have the Ten of Swords. It's a little bit different than in classical deck, but of course it's some kind of, you must say, it doesn't have to be disaster, it doesn't have to be great conflict. Of course it might be, but it can be something like, for instance, you feel that your partner or your friends, they are not appreciating you. Maybe you think that I'm doing so much for this person, for the family, for your friends, and they not appreciated your work, all these things you have done for them, and you feel like disappointed a little bit. You can't find the solution, you can't find the key to resolve this situation. You can't find the decision, the right decision, because you have the card of decision in the challenge position. But this is some kind of storm in your love relationship. For some of you, of course, it can be. For some of you, it's general reading. It can be the end of relationship, because here the Death card, here's storm, and this ship is going under the water. So it can be, of course, for some of you, but it's only for few of you. If you're living and happily married, it can be some kind of misunderstandings, some kind of like you don't feel comfortable this week for some reason. Maybe you're trying to prove something, maybe your partner trying to explain you something, and you have to change some situation, but you don't know this week how to do it. You're trying, and maybe it's not like working this week, at least. Job and career, you have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords, it's some kind of isolation, some kind of, like, for instance, you had some expectations in some things at your work, and you don't see this result. It didn't work. Your expectations, it's empty, and you feel isolated. Maybe you will just feel isolated at work because you have this something going on in your family, and you don't feel like to talk to anybody. Like some people, you don't want they should ask you something. Just sitting there alone and doing your work. Of course, you a little bit frustrated because of your. This is your mind. The Four of Swords is isolation in your mind, even though if you're working with the clients and you're talking to them and you're doing all the things you have to do, but you are like, you're not there. Your body is doing it, but your mind is somewhere else. Or just the result, you not getting, you hoped for this, that it will work out, but it didn't. And money and finances, you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, you see this baby in the mother's stomach. I don't know the right word, but I call it stomach. And she's protecting with her hands this baby. So I know some Virgos, and I know you are very practical people, very practical. You are so good at money, you're good housekeepers. So I think it's also like good managing in the simple way, managing, not like manager, you know, not like a king of swords, but with your feelings, you know the right thing, how to manage your money situation. But for some of you it can be some like you feel a little bit nervous about money, but you still keeping it safe, you still holding your hands over this, like she holding over this baby. No matter what is happening, yes, she's a little bit nervous how she will go through this pregnancy and how she will give the birth, but she's still keeping it safe. So you will be keeping your finances safe this week, dear Virgos. I really wish you a good week, and I wish that you will find some solutions. Have a great week, Virgos.